Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sheila Atieno Vantigraph. My channel is Impact with Sheila DeGraff. I am the CEO of a national youth organization called YASA, that is Youth and Success Association. I'm also the co-founder of that organization that has impacted over 14,000 young people across Africa and especially in Kenya. I am also an entrepreneur. I run a safari company called Buntu Safaris. I love traveling. And I want people to travel in style. So Buntu from the spirit of Ubuntu. Okay, so check us out, Buntu Safaris, for your various safaris. Today I want to talk about something very interesting. And please watch the other videos, they're equally very nice and done just for you. Thank you so much. What are my successful habits that have enabled me to achieve some of the things that I've been in a position to achieve? Maybe just to list just a few. I was the regional coordinator for Africa when I was only 25 years. I have won global awards and also local awards. I'm a Mandela Washington Fellow, I'm a Yali Fellow, and I have gone through various fellowships. I started an organization that is still running, YASA. I have other businesses, but behind that, guys, I also have some failures. Don't be cheated. I also have some things that really I'll not mention for today. What are some of my habits, the successful habits that have made me to be who I am, and that is helping me to grow, because I'm not yet there. I'm not even close to where I am headed to. I'm not even close, but I'm trusting God that He'll open more doors. But you have to create a habit. Number one habit that I had to really work hard on is to wake up early. Guys, I'm a night person. I'm a night owl. Okay? And this one, I will tell everyone that, I work well, I focus well in the night. And it's true. I really do a lot of things in the night. My concentration and all that is very powerful in the night. But I also understood the power of waking up early. So when I say I wake up early, because I'm a night person, I'm not yet in the 4 a.m. club. I think people always advise go wake up early as 4 a.m. Guys, if you wake me up at 4 a.m., I'm still not functioning. I will not function. But I also think it's in the mind. So my earliest that I always wake up is 5:30 a.m. I wake up every single day except Saturday and Sunday, which is normally, once you put a routine, your body will keep on, like it will automatically wake you up at that particular time. So what I do on Saturday and Sundays, I try as much as possible to just put myself back to sleep, because those are just my days of resting. And when you wake up early, you have a lot of time to do a lot of things, pray, meditate, and all that. So I wake up every single day except Saturday and Sunday at 5:30 a.m. Number two is I pray. When I wake up in the morning, I read my Bible, I pray, I dedicate my day. The same before I go to bed, I pray, dedicate my day. That's a habit that I've grown up in when I was young, seeing my family, we are a very religious family, and where we come from, prayer is like mandatory. But I've seen the power of God in everything that I do. So that's another habit that has really propelled me to where I am today. Number three that I do every single day is I wake up, I spread my bed. I always spread my bed as if I'll not go to sleep on it for the next I don't know what. So I have to spread my bed, and when I spread my bed, it unclogs my brain. It's like the first activity is already successfully done, and when it's already successfully done, then I tend to see that the other activities will go on as easy. If anything happens and I don't spread my bed, it also messes my day. I feel like my day is not like it should be. Number four habit that I usually do every single day is I take a glass of water when I wake up in the morning. Why this is very important, I always take the water in the evening. I have a big mug that I put my water in. And before this practice, I used to have a lot of dry throats in the night and also in the morning. But when I started taking water helps builds your immunity. So when you take water in an empty stomach, it builds your immunity. It helps with weight management. It's also good for skin. I'm reacting to something, so don't mind my skin at the moment. It's also good for just general hydration. When you sleep, your body continues to work. So when you wake up in the morning, you need water for just hydration. Fifth habit is I meditate. I do meditation. Guys, I don't do the one that people like, you have to put your mind and everything, and no. My meditation is basically, I do it every day in the morning. I've not managed to do it before going to sleep. And so what I do when I wake up in the morning, I've done prayers, I've spread my bed, I've taken my water. I go and sit at my balcony and just reflect on my day. Then I search on YouTube morning prayers meditation. So it's normally, I check on the one that is at least 10 minutes. And I breathe in, just a quiet time. I breathe in twice and breathe out for the next 10 minutes with the prayers. Once I'm done with that, I also Google mind meditation by Emily Fletcher. And it's normally like around 6 minutes. The sixth one is I try as much as possible to eat healthy. Healthy for me is different from you. I am one person who normally, I don't like breakfast. Naturally, I don't take breakfast. I'm not a breakfast person. So I researched and I was told, and even with my various nutritionist consultants and doctors, it's not a must to take breakfast. So for me, I just loved it because my system is not yet awake by the time I'm up. So I'm always not taking breakfast. And with that, it has helped me. It's like automatically I don't take sugar in the morning. I don't take bread. I try as much as possible to eat home, except for the days that I have an eat out or a night out or something. But most of my foods are done at home. I love cooking, so I do most of the food by myself. I love cooking, so I try as much as possible to eat healthy. I'm not one person who says you must eat brown rice, you must eat brown bread and all that. I actually don't eat any of those. I'll try as much as possible, but I try as much as possible to have at least grains, to have proteins, to have carbs. I just balance my food in my best way. The other habit that I do every single day is I take time to fast. However much I pray, I also take time to fast. I started fasting when I was only 7 years old, and the fasting has helped me at least once a week or some time in a month. I take time to fast to just help me with my weight, and also to help me with prayers. I pray and fast at least a month. I must dedicate a day of prayer and fasting. And this is a way just to refresh my body, to refresh my mind, to just help me brighten my month, brighten my day. So at least if you're one person who would love to, you can just start with a few hours, then you do 24 hours. The longest I've done, I think I've done 72 hours. It was not easy. Number 8 is I have a to-do list. That's more of a goal list. Every single day I list everything I need to do. Either I do it in the night or very early in the morning once I'm done with my meditation. I just list everything from priority, but it's never, when you list out things, you can't like number them in terms of priority, but at least I list down, and it helps me organize my day, helps me understand what comes after, what I need to do in that particular day. So to-do list is a very important thing that I do every single day. I also take time to walk. I walk every single day, except Sundays. But every single day I take at least 15 to 30 minutes of walking. I read a book on the power of now, when you're just told to enjoy that particular moment. So the walk always helps me to just enjoy the environment, listen to the birds and all that. And I have my best friend whom we walk with, and that's our dog. She's called Pixie. So I walk Pixie around, as I also walk to just help me start the day and refresh my day and just enjoy my day. The other habit that I do, that's number 10, is that I have a vision board. So visualize your day. Every single day when I wake up and all that, even when I'm spreading my bed, I have a vision board that's just next to my bed. Vision board covers things on just education. Where do I want to see myself? Academically, professionally. I have listed what I want to see, what I want to achieve. I have something for my own prayer habits, a section of it. So my challenge for 2020 was to read a chapter a day of the Bible. I am now at Daniel, so I'm really trying. Just wanted to have a picture of when people say, I've read the Bible, I don't know how many times. I've never read the Bible, the whole Bible. So that's one of the challenges that I put for 2020. So I am still on for that. I also put in the vision board my vacation, the countries I want to visit. So far, I am doing well on these countries. I think I'm yet to now go to France. And I really want to go to Nigeria, I don't know why. Then the number 11 habit is, are you willing to pay the price? Because when you are willing to pay the price, things that matter to other people will not matter to you. I remember when I was starting the organization, YASA, my friends would go out partying. You know, you see your friends going out partying, they buy big machines, big cars, big houses. There you are, you have no salary, you are everything, you know, you don't have holidays, you don't have breaks, you don't have. So the habit that has made me be where I am is that I'm willing to pay the price, because it's not easy. If you are just out for a short-term achievement, then probably some things might not be for you. So that's a habit that has kept me to be a successful person, if I define it in my own status. Then number 12 is I sleep at least every single day. I make sure I have at least a 7-hour sleep. Sleep is very important. People don't understand that they need to take some time to just sleep. Sleep builds your body. It helps you with weight management. Sleep is just as good as eating or as good as just what you think is good. But at least every single day I have to sleep at least 7 hours, and this just refreshes me, makes my day just be as beautiful as it can be. Number 13 is I exercise at least 4 times in a week. And when I exercise, I started with just Googling YouTube, exercises for women, also just walking around, just some slight exercises, and the exercise really helps your body. I'm also grateful to Hayat Fitness in Yaya, Kilimani, and through my friend Hilary Adala, I now have a culture of going to the gym. So at least I go to the gym 4 times a week. And the gym, it has been an awesome journey. Number 14 habits that I think are successful habits that I've always been using is at least I have time to laugh. Every single day I have to create time to just laugh, especially when I come from work at around 6-7 when I'm eating. Actually, I eat early, 6-7 when I'm eating. I go through TikTok. I just laugh on what people put there. Those things are so therapeutic. I check on Instagram, those funny videos. I just watch comedy videos. So by the time I'm going to sleep, I've laughed my day. Even if I had a crazy day, guys, I laugh. I spend my evening just laughing. And that has always helped me. By the way, I don't watch those sad movies. If you call me for movies, don't call me for those sad horror. I don't like them. I love comedy. Number 15 that has helped me being who I am today is I create some time for things I love. I love traveling. I love cooking. I just love good things. I love shopping and all that. So I create time to just, go out and just love the day, love the moment and all that. And through the various loves, that's why I started my own traveling safaris, Buntu safaris, because I love traveling and I've been to so many places. So with that, it has helped me to just do a unique safari company that probably is not as the same as the one you've been using. So try us out. Number 16 is I always have the fear, okay? But I don't fall for the fear. I was afraid. I was afraid to start the organization. I was afraid to start this channel. I was afraid to, you're always afraid, but don't fall for the fear. Never fall for the fear. So that's a habit that has always been with me. When you make those cold calls and people tell you no, 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 out of the no, some will tell you yes. I remember when he wrote a letter to the president of the Republic of Kenya, and the letter went and it came back with a rejection. No, the president cannot come, and we photocopied that letter and we wrote the letter. We wrote him again an invite, and we got a good response from the president. So feel the fear, but don't fall for the fear. That's a habit that I'm always, I just have to go out for it. Okay. So then habit number 17 that I have every single day is that I listen to motivational videos, especially when I'm in the gym or when I have free time, when I'm using public means. When I just have time, I listen to motivation video, I listen to TED Talks, and it helps me. Actually, most of these habits, I've gotten them through listening to various videos. Then number 18 is I read books. Guys, let me not lie to you. I'm not a person who loves reading as much as I love traveling, but I put it upon myself to at least read some few pages, at least, sometimes in a week, not every day. Read books. I try as much possible to read as many books as I can, especially knowledge books, autobiography, motivational books, and they've really helped me to be who I am, and I've learned a lot, especially the power of sleep, why it's important for one to sleep, the power of now, and very good books. Then number 19 is find a mentor. So a mentor is not necessarily your friend. A mentor is somebody you can sit down with or over the phone or anything and just tell you the real truth of who you are without sugarcoating, and the person who has your best interest at heart. So don't go around fooling yourself that your best friend is your mentor. Probably is your mentor, but you also need an independent person to just walk with you. This journey, you can't walk it alone. Maybe it's your mother, maybe it's your somebody in your field of profession. Maybe it's, just find somebody to mentor you and help you grow. Then lastly, I practice gratitude every single day. I always say, first of all, every single day after meditation, through that Emily Fletcher, there's always one place she mentions that list some of the things you are grateful for the day, and I list them every single day, and just try as much as possible to be grateful. You could be complaining right now you don't have it, but some people are going through a lot. So every single day you wake up and you're alive, that's one thing you need to thank God for those who believe in God. That's one thing you just need to thank whoever you believe in. But that's one thing I always thank God for. Gratitude. Practice gratitude. Even for the little things. Even if somebody annoys you and all of a sudden he or she has done something, you just say thank you. It's never enough to just say thank you. Just say thank you. Thank you takes you a long way. And when you when you be grateful, you're always told more things come your way, more beautiful things come your way. So I also watched Oprah Winfrey when she mentioned that you need to have a gratitude book. I haven't started doing it. I'm hoping to start writing down every single day things I'm grateful about. I'm hoping I'll start soon, but I still don't have that gratitude book. So guys, that's my 20 habits that I do every single day. I hope as you've watched my journey, as you listen to the other previous videos and the coming videos, you'll get to understand where all this come by. But I know some guys have better habits or have some habits that are not included here. Please comment on the share with me on the comments. Tell me which habit resonates with you, which one is new for you. Drinking water was new for me, so that's also something. Which one will you start doing today? Please share with me on the comments. And guys, subscribe. Please subscribe to my channel. Help us grow on this channel. Impact with Sheila.